Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. It's Luke here, and as promised, the second video of the day is Burnley versus West Ham preview that kicks off at 2:30 tomorrow at the Turf Moor Stadium. This is a team that we did the double over last season. We beat them 1-0 at the London Stadium and 2-1 at Turf Moor with 2 goals from Mikel Antonio. They currently sit in 18th with 1 win all season on 10 points. They've not won in their last 4 games as well. They're in a really bad patch of form, and obviously they lost to Newcastle last week, a team that hadn't won yet this season. So to lose to Newcastle in such a big game down there in the bottom 3 wouldn't have done their confidence any good, and hopefully we can capitalise on that. Injuries for them, apparently Ben Mee and Cornet, a player I'm a big fan of, Cornet, will face fitness tests in this game and potentially are out of this game. And obviously Barnes as well, another really good player for them. Their top goal scorer is Cornet, so hopefully he is out. And obviously I believe Chris Woods as well is in and around the team, a guy that we know a hell of a lot about, and a man, and one of those guys that love scoring against us, you know, like a Callum Wilson, a Lukaku, a Chris Woods. He's one of those guys that love scoring against us, so hopefully we can keep him quiet. In terms of their strengths, guys, aerial duels, you know, they've got some really top, you know, defenders in the air. A guy that we're linked with, obviously James Tarkovsky. Will he be a Hammer in January or maybe next summer? Apparently he's very keen on the move after not being so keen. I wonder why, because West Ham are doing so well now. I like him, good player, he's tough, he's strong, and if we can get him in, I'd be happy with that. Obviously we're also linked with Nathan Ake as well, but it's a bit of an audition for Tarkovsky tomorrow. Hopefully he doesn't play too well, but I'm sure he will have that in the back of his mind that David Moyes will be watching him. He probably knows, you know, about David Moyes, you know, that he looks at players, he looks at their attitude, he looks at the way they play. So it is his audition tomorrow for West Ham, and if he impresses, then maybe, you know, we will be looking at him. Also, their strengths is listed as creating chances. Their weaknesses, though, guys, hell of a lot as well. Scoring goals, not scored many goals this season. Defending set pieces, something we know we're very good at. Defending wing play, a lot of our attacks come down from that right hand side. Defending the through ball, avoiding the offside, keeping possession and protecting leads, something that we're good at and something that we're good at capitalising on. And those last 3, avoiding offsides, keeping possession and protecting leads, were listed as very weak. Their style of play, long ball, you know, they're very direct, percentage style football. They get a lot of crosses in play with a lot of width. Like to play down the middle when they can, and they do take lots of shots. So listen, this is a team we should be beating. They will play the 4-4-2 system, classic 4-4-2. Like I said, they've won 1 game this season, but this is classic. Can we not have West Hamitis? You know, can we not have a Brighton performance? Can we not have a Wolves performance and have, you know, just a solid professional performance and get that win over the line tomorrow? It's a massive game. Obviously, Tottenham game's called off, and it's a chance to just keep that gap going. Obviously, with Arsenal on Wednesday, which is a huge game in terms of, you know, if we were to win and they lose or they win, and then we can beat them on Wednesday. It puts us in really good stead for that top 4 place in terms of a gap with them, in terms of taking them out of it for a little while. But yeah, we've just got to, you know, do what's in front of us first. In terms of us, guys, Cresswell, you know, from what Moyes was saying yesterday, he's going to give him every chance, but wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't play. It really wouldn't surprise me. And if that is the case, we may see the back 5 again. Obviously, Moyes again was hinting that he could use Rice as a centre back. I don't want to see it. I think you lose too much in midfield if you do play Dex there. And against Burnley, do you really need, you know, to drop him into the defence? I know it's back to that Masuaku thing of him not trusting Masuaku as a left back, and how crucial that is, you know, to get someone in to be there for cover. Hopefully Cresswell is fit though. Hopefully Cresswell can start this game. And you know, he's a big plus for us. As I said, listing their weaknesses there was defending set pieces. Him and Bowen putting some of the best set pieces out there at the moment. So it's crucial that he's fit, and I really hope Cresswell is fit tomorrow. But if he does play Rice at centre-back, let's just assume these are all hypotheticals. You know, you'd expect Soucek to be there. Maybe Lanzini drops in there as the deep-line playmaker. And then you can still play Fornals, Benrahma and Bowen with Mickey up top. And I wouldn't be too against that. Obviously, you lose that little bit of still with Rice not being in there. But I would expect him, if he was playing centre-back, I would expect him to come out of centre-back as much as possible and sort of, you know, be more of a sweepery centre-back than a full-on standard centre-back. But again, these are all hypothetical. I don't think Moyes would lose him in the midfield. I really, really don't. But yeah, I do want to see Lanzini play again. I think he's deserved his chance. Scored against Man City, scored a penalty against Chelsea. I do think he deserves to keep his place. I think he's slowly starting to get the old Lanzini back, and I've always been a massive fan of him. Another couple of stats, guys. I know you love these ones. Dyche versus West Ham. Played West Ham 15 times, Sean Dyche, as a manager. He's beat us 4 times, drawn twice, and we've got the better of him 9 times. Dyche v Moyes, always a good one to look at as well. They've played each other in their career 8 times. 4 wins for Dyche, 2 draws, and 2 losses. And then if we look at David Moyes versus Burnley, 13 times he's played Burnley, 4 wins for Moyes, 2 draws, and 7 losses. Actually quite a lot of losses against them for Moyes. Obviously that's counting Everton and Sunderland in there as well, but still maybe a little bit of a bogey team for David Moyes. Yeah, I think we'll win. It might be a little bit, might get a little bit of a frustrating performance again, but they've had a lot of rest. You know, none of them first team players would have played since the Chelsea game. They would have had a whole week to really prepare for this game. Obviously, they didn't have to think about the Zagreb game, which is good. You know, they can really think about it, really assess it. They was probably doing different routines whilst the young boys were doing things for Zagreb game. Yeah, just get out of this injury free though. That's probably one of my most crucial things. You know, we don't want another injury to centre back now. You know, Dawson and Diop are going to be there till at least January now. You know, and we've got games coming thick and fast. Obviously, Arsenal, as I say, coming up. The Southampton game's coming up. We've got obviously the Tottenham game, if that's not reorganised. Rumours are that could be reorganised, that cut game now. So yeah, I think one of the most important things is to get the win, and just try and come through unscathed. We don't want any more injuries now. Can't afford any more injuries now. I know January's coming very, very quickly. It's only about 3 weeks away now before we can actually buy some players. But yeah, let's stay unscathed. Prediction: 2-1 West Ham. I think we'll just have enough. I think it, like I say, could be a frustrating performance, but yeah, just enough, and that'll put us in good stead for the rest of the week. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the game. Any other changes you'd like to see, or anything I've missed potentially. Yeah, until next time, guys, enjoy both videos I've put out today. Come on, you minds, keep believing. Let's go.